So now I'll just go ahead and continue cleaning my gun, and then we will reassemble everything, and then function tests, and then I need to go and sight this CMOS since it's new. Okay, so I'm probably gonna just speed up this video over here. You don't need to see me clean my gun, but speed up the video so you can see everything. Probably need to make sure that the slide rails are clean, right? And what I do is I usually take some frog loop here and apply on the inside, and then some here. You see how dirty that is. A little bit of that, and run it with a clean Q-tip. And now the inside is full of frog loop. I'll just take a patch, run my finger down, and wipe it up. And you can see how dirty that is, right? And then I run the patch down the frame. Get a brush. Alright, there we go. Now the frame is clean. Set it aside. Next thing you usually do, just dab some frog loop, wipe it around the mag release, and then there's a little bit of dirt in there, as you can see. I know it's, some of you might say, oh, that's overkill. I'll clean it anyway. I'm already cleaning the gun, so let's just do it. Okay. Frog loop is great because once you apply it, the next time you clean, you can just wipe it down. If you're not the cleaning type, you can just wipe it down and then you'll be done. And it's easy to wipe out too. You know, you just wipe it, like for instance, I just wipe the barrel down, and that's where all the dirt comes out. So this barrel has just been wiped with a cloth. No frog loop, nothing. You can see how clean it is. Look at that. Look how clean. Even the dirty part here like this, you can just wipe it out. You know? That's the beautiful thing about frog loop. I didn't have to apply any. See, look at that. Look at how clean, just wiping it down. Only dirty part is in here. And this is all wiped as well, but not really wiped that well. So what I do is I just take some frog loop. I squirt a little bit down the barrel here. And then I get a dewy rod. Love this thing. I'll take a brush, 9mm brush, and then obviously put it down on the table. And just okay, now that should be dirty because I'm going to take a clean side. I'm going to put it in. And I'm just going to roll it. Now you can see how dirty it is. Yeah, you know it works. And then put the, I think this is called jig, I can't remember what it's called. So Take one patch, and then I'll just run it through the barrel once. You see how dirty it is. Flip it over the other side, run it down the barrel, and done. I'm done at this point. I know some of you are like, oh, what? You're scoffing at me. I'm just gonna, it's clean enough. I'm just gonna clean out all the carbon at the surface here. Then I'll be done with a patch. And voila. Look at how clean that is. Ooh. Ding, ding, ding. I can't even make a James Bond theme. Oh, what the hell. Okay, anyway. So I don't need to clean my comp. The comp cleans itself. What's really funny is when you watch the videos, every time you can tell which is the first shot I ever made, the first stage that I shoot. But you see this huge plume of smoke coming out from my comp in that first shot, and that's basically it pushing up all the and burning up all the frog loop that's left in the barrel. So usually I just take compressed air and blow whatever there is left in the barrel out, and the barrel's clean. Okay, this one, the guide rod, I don't even put any frog loop. I just take a cloth, take a napkin, just wipe it down, and you're done. Okay, so that's clean too. Put this aside. This is the most, I hate the clean slides. Really, really hate the clean slides, especially when you have a lot of cuts like that. So also do a visual inspection every time to make sure that there are no cracks on the slide. Especially when you have cuts like this, you can see there's somewhat of a weak point up here. Most of the open guns have weak points down here as well, because this is very thin metal, and having the slide reciprocate, you know, like 20, 30,000, 40,000 rounds, this is bound to crack someday, or maybe up here, or maybe back there, depending on how your gun's configured and the metallurgy of the part. So I look and see if there's any cracks. If there's cracks, I will have to go and visit John. And look at the breech face as well. I don't know if you guys can see the breech face. And then see if there's any pitting on the breech face. If there's any, you can actually see the impact of thousands of rounds and it has on the breech face. You can see the circle. Most of the guns, you know, past 20, 30,000, I don't know, depending on some guns, you see a depression here. That's another clear signal that you need to get a new slide. Okay, looks fine, it's just dirty, right? So you go good old Q-tips. Take a bunch of Q-tips and just apply frog loop everywhere. And the reason I'm applying frog loop on the breech face is so that I can take my brush and just go, oh, need to do it upside down because you don't want any of the frog loop going or any dirt going into the firing pin channel. You know, if you do, then you just, you know, detail strip it and then clean it. Put it aside again. See how dirty that is. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. Okay, so what you do is you just, once you get the breech face clean or scrubbed, you just wipe it down. Looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty clean enough. Anyway, then I usually wipe it down, wipe the whole slide down, because the sides get really dirty. And then the most dirty of all is the rails. Look at the rails. Look at that grime and dirt. Oh. I know you Glock fans are like, what's that? That's not even dirt. That's lube. Right? You Glock fans use dirt as lube. Why? Because you guys don't even clean your guns. That's what. Okay. So again, put some frog loop here into the slide. Ooh, look how dirty that is. Okay, that's done. And take another one here, put some frog loop in, which I don't know what you call this area here and that area there. And don't forget, there's a smaller channel inside where you need to reach in. And how I do that is I would just take a patch that I used to clean my gun earlier, right? And then use with a screwdriver, I just clean the top part and shove it down. And then maybe 3 pieces. It's slightly thicker. Yep. That should be clean. Yeah, on this side. Okay. Looks good. Rails look good. Oh, this side's dirty. There you go. The rails are still dirty, you know. That's the hard part. Oops. Sorry. Okay, let's clean now. The other one is the hood, right? Let's see. I just stick some frog loop here. Dig it into the hoops. The hood, the locking lugs, I think is what you call it. Please feel free to comment and tell me that I'm wrong. Okay, let's go in here. And then what I usually do is I get so tired of doing this, I just blow it with compressed air, and all that stuff is going to come out. Alright, you can see it in my hands here. Just wipe it down. Okay, make sure it didn't get anywhere else. And then finally just take a Q-tip, run it on the channels here, and it should be good to go. Yep, one last inspection. Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. And to clean this, what I do is I just use one Q-tip for one side, and I'll just run it down like this, just to get dirt off the side. Sometimes you find it really dirty. Look at that. Yep. And do it from the top. Okay, it's not so dirty anymore. Let me bring one more. And that's what happens when you have all kinds of light thin cuts like that with your gun. Okay, slight clean. Done. So now, to reassemble, let's put all this stuff aside. Goes off my frog loop. Oh no, yeah, I'll do that. Put it aside. And I have a small dispenser. I bought this off eBay. It's a needle nose applicator or needle nose bottle. I think this is 2 ounces. And I just fill it with frog lube or whatever lube you want. I have, you know, gun butter, and I have extra that you buy from eBay. You can just fill in the lube of your choice, because seriously, lube is lube, right? Don't be a CC over it, but choosing which is better. So what I do is I will usually put a little bit of lube on the rails. I know that looks like a lot to you guys, but my gun likes to run wet because it's an open gun. Try not lubricating an F1 car or a NASCAR, and you see what happens to the car. You need to lubricate. Okay, so that's that, and I'll just apply some on the guide rod. Okay, and just rub it all over. And I'm very liberal with the barrel, very liberal. Look at all the wear and tear here. So I'm just gonna go like that. The hood. And just rub. Ooh, greasy and wet. Yes, that's great. That's how it likes to run. And that's why you see all that smoke come out during the first shot. And then I'll just lube the rails. Just a very thin layer. These things are great. You should go and get them. Seriously, this helps you apply lube easily. Okay, so I'm done. So to reassemble, very simple. Take the slide, put the barrel in the slide with the locking lug down, so they go right in and sit. Put your locking lugs back up. Then take your guide rod. Make sure the guide rod it's aligned. Let me just double check here. Yeah, somewhat aligned. Okay. Put it in here. Make sure the pin goes in as well. It's a little bit hard in the beginning, so you just need to compress and then push it right through. Okay. So then what you do is you make sure that the guide rod sits flush to the barrel. Bring your link down so you can see it, and then make sure your safety is down, trigger is pulled back, and then slide it onto the frame, and then make sure you get the holes aligned. There we go. Yeah, right there, I can see it. Pop the slide stop right in here. Bring the takedown notch all the way up, and then so this is the part where most 1911, 2011 guys will cause a scratch on their frame called the idiot scratch, right? So we just hold it down, just press it, and it will go in very easily. So once it's in, this pin is a takedown pin where I put in the guide rod to capture the guide rod so that I can disassemble the gun. So once you come up to this point, all you do is just rack the slide, and the pin will drop. It's there somewhere, and then let it go. So now, ooh, something is binding. Something's binding on the gun. I think it's one of the screws. Where's the pin? The pin's down here. Yeah, something's binding. I can feel it. I'm gonna disassemble the gun again and check and make sure all the screws are flush. I think one of these screws is a little bit too long and it's causing the guide rod to bind up. Make sure that's fixed. Otherwise, when I go shooting, I don't want the gun to jam on me. So once that's done, I just take a microfiber cloth, right, and I just wipe whatever lube there is over the gun on the outside. Right, hold it back up. See, you can see all the lube here. Just wipe it. Top. There you go, nice, clean. Looks fine now, but I better check. Okay, so well, thanks for watching. I hope you find this educational. I know it's really long, but that's what I do after every match. Disassemble my gun, clean it, reassemble, and then function check. So here we go, function check. Obviously, for a competition gun, the grip safety is pinned, so you don't care about that. Turn the safety on. That's not going to work. Bring the safety down. There you go. Alright, so again, thanks for watching. If you like it, subscribe for more. A lot of USPSA shooting videos with my open gun. I also do occasional reviews. I think that seems to be the popular ones. So let me know if you want to see something interesting, and I'll try and make it happen for you guys. Alright, take care.